student input in there. It could be 5 to 10 years, but on current estimates, it's much sooner than that. So, where are you getting these estimates from? Athletics, A&E, working with the SGA, many sources. It's something that's been discussed across the office that I work with right now, so they were in prior to the election. And the word has gotten out, it's going down right now. So.
Okay, is there anyone else in the audience who wants to ask any questions of your president candidates?
Andy, I think you've done a wonderful job for the past years up in Gym. I respect you as a person. I just feel like all you stepped off the committee coming after me, I feel like it was a personal thing. Right? And you know what, you've done a good job the past years, and I hope you're my friend for classes because you work hard on it. Right? Thank you.
I'll ask in English because I believe someone who speaks French. So at the SGA, there's a lot of problems, a lot of lacking in services for Francophone students, and you do call yourselves a bilingual association. So I was just wondering what each of you is planning on doing to improve the situation of Francophone students who are currently SGA members.
That's a really good question because I know a lot of French students who were in the who go to the SGA just because of the benefits, not really because of the what's the word I don't know if there's really any involvement with the SGA product or the French groups, events and things like that. But because I guess that the school is like multicultural and bilingual, it's really that I'm pretty sure that people who are being hired for the roles as know English and French. So I guess the SGA is doing their part in the sense of trying to kind of implement what English is doing. But to increase the amount of getting the involvement of French students, I would say that like the great what I would say about the presidency, I would say come face to face and talk about it and see what we can do.
I would like to also say that, of course, I am English speaking, but the SGA's frontline staff are maybe bilingual. Chloe from the SGA is bilingual. So students are able to access our services currently in French or English. I feel the utmost importance to have a bilingual presence.
Right, je sais que francophone, alors c'est ça que c'est pour moi de mon question. Alors, premièrement, j'aimerais capable d'engager plus d'étudiants au centre de l'SGA, on va dire. Et à part de ça, j'aimerais avoir différents projets avec la thèse l'année prochaine. Et travailler avec eux pour améliorer le service sur le français, pratique plus en moins de la français développable. Ce serait très intéressant pour nous de travailler avec eux sur différents projets et sur son nom de démontrer notre bilinguisme beaucoup mieux. C'est bon pour que j'en Merci.
One thing I gotta say, it'd be awesome to have an English and French president. They can speak both languages.
Okay, any other questions from the crowd? Okay. Sorry, I came late. I don't know if you're going to answer this question. But my question was, sorry. Okay, how do you intend to get the student body engaged and involved with sense of community and like school spirit? Because I find that we don't have some like homecomings, we don't have like football teams.
So that's a great question because me and Josh are focusing that on our campaigns. What I feel that our school needs to be, because I'm typical of the university, and the one thing is, Laurentian is different because we're in the middle of pretty much between 3 lakes, and the downtown area is like a distance away, while like other universities are nearby. So what I want to ensure is if we have something on campus, or on campus or off campus, I want to make sure every time students involved But yeah, just getting more involved if I can get anything I can do.
So your question is how do we get better student? Okay. So basically, my way of seeing is like universities and themselves have some great ideas that we should learn how to know. And it'd be good to do some research with them, with boards, with associations, with clubs, how they be better integrate their students in the youth. You come back to those fresh ideas, you're talking to our raising residents, the fellow residents, and then you also communicate with the clubs and you do better promotion all together. You make a big push, even before the students come to school. And now we agree to buy it, right? When we come back, then activities get low, the students won't participate. I think that's something else to add to, but I forget. Oh yeah, the other thing is, to listen to the students. Students have a lot of really good ideas here at school. And it'd be nice if we could create even better for them to communicate how they want to represent their school. And it's nice to listen to people and when our floors asking people why didn't I have a nice president, so I don't have a good question.
I'm just thinking one thing quickly. I was thinking of like an SGA you mentioned, since the students have like the free will to like ask whatever questions, so that would be quite interesting.
Myself, it's not a key part of my platform. If I were to raise spirit, I would not be focusing on things like homecomings. What I would be focusing on is trying to get more student-run events across campus. Those platforms, I think something that does a lot of those. Trying to engage more students through events and advertising for that. I don't think that's been a major issue. I know a lot of theme parks concerts in this world is sold out. It's been a great advertisement. He works for the local radio stations. And there's articles that come up all the time. That's why I feel there's really no need for it. I think this is something that is more addressed with student life, the VP student life position. And I think that it's not of utmost concern to the president when there's other issues such as what you're paying for.
So I have a question. Since Josh is stating that the student life, the VP of student life is responsible for that services, but do you find that if there's a lack in involvement with students, don't you think that the president should be getting involved in a sense to create more events to make sure that the word is getting out there? Because as for this year, the only thing that I know that occurred was 2 events of Tim Hicks and Mac Miller, and I'm sure that that's great. These are 2 huge concerts, but I think there should be more events, like at a smaller level, we're getting more students involved, like having 1,000 students come out trying to, I don't know, getting something, I don't know, just having a fun day, like going out and having hot dogs, I don't know, something like that. At the SGA, so the SGA seems to put so much money into the system and into the association.
Well, I know that a lot of students here, particularly Frosh here, they do attend. There's high attendance for things like Frosh events. Concerts, I do mention, have done very well. The LU Gaming Society, which is one of our clubs, put on an event in Scrabble Lattes, which is a good initiative to get in touch with the community, and it did very well. So altogether, I don't think there's an issue that needs to be addressed or that needed to be addressed this year. I would like to work collaboratively with the VP Student Life. But that's a position that was elected by the students, and they need to have their own voices heard, and they need to have an opportunity and need to focus on that themselves.
This is a question I just want to say thanks to all candidates for running the SGA election. It's great to see a great turnout and have great candidates for all areas. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Joe.
Thank you, everyone. We all appreciate it.
Okay, so if there aren't any other questions from the crowd, that brings us to the end of the final candidates debate. So the voting takes place on 19th and 20th. There's a new system this year, you can vote anywhere. So you need a piece of student ID, and you can go to any poll across campus. That's all. Thank you very much for listening. The lovely lady is selling cookies for Wax for Woods, which is a really good cause if anyone wants to buy some cookies. And that's all.